It's Jeremy, and welcome to, as you can tell, it's an extra video of Heroclix unboxing. And this time it is, I've got it backwards. Fix that for you. Strange Tales. It is the new booster brick that just came out. I believe. I don't know when exactly it came out, but not too long ago. We're gonna open up this brick today, and I'm gonna try to do a better job. Had some comments in the last one that really want me to hold up each one into the screen. And if this is your first time here with the HeroClix thing, yes, it's another thing that I do on my channel. Um, and it's very like a dirty unboxing. I don't really go deep into certain things unless I'm super excited about it. I kind of talk about things that seem, from what I'm gathering, seem like a lot of people are trying to get. Uh, so I might add that as I go along if I see it. But Strange Tales is a Doctor Strange set, which is very cool. I don't think they've ever done just a Doctor Strange set. Now, obviously, it's not just Doctor Strange. You see here on this side here, you got the Midnight Suns making an appearance, and then over on this side, which doesn't really excite me hardly at all, is this Nick Fury Agents of Shield as well. So but I thought it was cool. I don't buy bricks every time, but here lately, I feel like was kids batting 1,000. I liked the Lantern Legacy. Obviously, I've got so much of that. Loved it. I like Strange Tales, and the next set's Venom. I'm all excited for all those. So these are a little bit different. Well, I say different, but these are a little bit back to normal with legacy cards on top. Now, as far as like legacy cards go, from what I've seen and from what I've gathered, the Tri Sentinel legacy card is in these, and that seems to be, as I itch my ear, my beard kind of gets up to my headphones, seems to be the choice of legacy cards that people want. So let's go ahead and open that first since it's on top of the brick. If I can pick it up. Open that. Ooh, I almost ripped it. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, it's not really one that. I mean, I think I have this figure. I'm pretty sure I do. So that's kind of cool. I think it was 101 points or 90. I ripped the card just a smidge. Hmm. But Ancient One. Kind of hold the card up. I think he was in the Iron Man set. Was that right? No. Spider-Man set. Older Spider-Man set. Um, Ancient One has Safeguard Mystics. When Ancient One KOs an opposing character after resolutions, you may turn the face down spell one shot face up. That's another thing this set seems to be doing a lot, is when you have spell one shots, they can flip them up and down, which is kind of cool. And you only score them once. That's really good. It's got a special attack power, telekinesis power. Choose an adjacent friendly character with a mystical keyword 50 points or less. That character can use the Sorcerer Supreme trait this turn. Okay, cool. All right. Probability control, shape change. When anyone hit characters can't use standard powers not displayed on their dial until your next turn. Interesting. 35 points. Yeah, neat. Okay. I have the figure. I'm almost positive I still have it somewhere, either back behind me or out in the building. So, um, he's somewhere, but not the one you really want to get. But at least not from my understanding. But personally, that's cool for myself. So, not sponsored by Celsius, but I love these things. All right, so let's get into the actual booster brick now. There's the prime spots seem to be really good, and then the chases seem to be like really, really good. At least most of them. The big ones that you really want, really the big one you want is Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. But the Vampire Wolverine's kind of neat and really good too. I think there's some options in here. Um, you know, outside of the Loki, I don't know really what I would hang on to. So, but let's go ahead and get started here. We'll start with the first one here, and then look, holding it up. Here's the booster. All right, okay, holding the booster up. We're gonna do a better job this time. My arm's probably gonna be tired, but taking a knife and I'm opening it. Okay, Doing it this way. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna watch my camera. Well, if I can get my finger in there. Break the box a little bit. All right. All right. All right. Can't see what's on the other side of this card. All right. So, looks like we got a bunch of commons and we got a rare nightmare. It's like the exact same booster I got at Big Bang. So, there's that. Y'all can see. Here's the rare nightmare here at the end. Right here. Don't know how the one shots go about. I don't know if they come with certain cards. But we'll take a gander here. Yeah, no one shots there. Okay. So this looks exactly like the the booster I bought at Big Bang Toys, Comics and Games in Owensboro, Kentucky. Yes, I play with Dan and Jason of Clickstop Weekly, and I love those guys, and they are my very good friends, and I am the teammate that they discard. So looks like the same booster that I got there, and I'm just kind of like, if that's the case, I don't think the chase is super sexy, but we'll continue. Maybe we're wrong. There is a Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme chase that brings tarot cards, so that would be kind of cool to see. But there's the first one. I'm gonna lay that one down there. This box a little more here. All right, second booster. Do a better job of showing figures, and I was asked, so let's get into booster number 2. Down there. All right, cool. Oh, there is some foam here, some bubble wrap. Can't really see. There's something else. A little kitty cat. Okay, so let's take a gander here. So we can look down in there. Let's pull this out. These actually have their own print and play cards now. I'll talk a little bit more about that. This looks like a super rare Kashala. I think that's what this one is right here, and I'll pull it out because it is a super rare. Yeah, these things didn't come with cards, I don't believe. Now, I might be wrong, but it looks like, yeah, these things did not come with cards. There's a vampire. Looks really good. Yeah, so we'll say this is, I think it's super rare Kushala. I think it's super rare. I could be wrong. Is this the, no, it's gold. It's not bronze. Super rare Kushala, Midnight Suns, Monster Mystical Past Tarot, Sorcerer Supreme, which we read on the Sorcerer Supreme trait that we read on the Ancient One Legacy card. Rage of a Dead World. Once per game, when Kushala would be KO'd, instead roll a d6 and turn her to the resulting click number protected pulse wave. This can turn her above her starting line, so that's kind of cool. She's got a special damage power. When Kushala attacks, opposing characters can't use Mastermind or Super Senses. Characters that can use Battle Fury can't reduce damage dealt by Kushala. Has a missing team ability. We'll get her out real quick, take a little gander at her. Let's put these, but yeah, I'll pull this one out and try to get. They do for the first time in, well, I guess it's not really the first time, but for first time in a while, it's a cat familiar. Huh. That's cute. It's a cat familiar. I'll give that to Kimberly. She'll like that. Show you the card. I'll try to be a little bit. See, I'm not very good. I don't know if it's gonna let me like really show it, but I don't have like a top tier camera. It's an okay camera. It's all right. So I'll get to figure out. We'll see the super rare at least. Haven't heard a lot of chatter about her, but there's some super rares that end up being great, some that don't. Let me get her out real quick here for you. And I'll put her on our top doll here, and let me show her to you. Here we are. Can't really focus her. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. She is 60 or 40 points. It's really cool because you can play her at 40, and then if you get KO'd and you roll her 1, it goes to 60 clicks. That's for 60, top dollar for 60 clicks. So it's really neat. Now, these things, I'm going to have to look it up. You'll have to forgive me. But these things are like possessors. This one has like, and I'll try my best to show it, has like that kind of deity on it. I'm not sure which one this is. Let me pull up my phone here for you. I apologize. Let me pull up my phone. And let's see, HC units. Go to HC units. It's go to if you're not familiar with Heroclix, but you want to learn to build or look at team builds or look at all the figures. HC units is fantastic. So let's go ahead and let's just go to units here. And I don't even know what the rarity of these things are. Browse units. Okay. Strange Tales. Let's see if it gives me Darkhold Redeemer. Doesn't. Oh, whoa! I don't want that. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out for you. Fighting Chthon's influence. What? This is horrible on my phone. This is horrible on my phone. Luckily, y'all can't see this, so I'm gonna slide this over here, and I'm just gonna get on my computer. You might be able to see it in my eyes or whatever, but we're gonna Google. Okay. Let's go ahead and go right there. Units, browse. We'll figure this out for you. We'll make sure we talk about this thing because that's an actual figure. Cat familiar shield, astral skull. Doctor Strange. What's the astral stuff to it? Is this it? Oh, okay, this is the Possessor. I think this is the Possessor fig. It's a super rare? I think. Well, that one's look is a little bit different. Is it Nightmare? No. Okay, it's definitely Jericho Drum. Jericho Drum Possessor. During force construction, you may add this marker to your sideline by paying its point cost, which is 10. Sideline active for all Possessor markers. When an opposing character KOs a friendly character, you may attach a Possessor marker from your sideline to the opposing character. The attached character can use the Possessor's effect and has power. Return a Possessor marker attached to this character's owner's sideline. When the attached character leaves the map, KO this marker. This character can't make ranged attacks or use improved abilities. Okay. So this set's all about like screwing you over. It looks like oh, you don't want to face that? Well, now you can't use that. You want to use that? Well, now you can't do that. So, okay, neat. It's a neat little sideline thing that you pay 10 points for. You can print and play these things, so they don't come with cards. They will probably. We've had situations kind of like happen like this before, and it'll probably be like a big tournament where we'll be able to get the actual cards. So I trust those kids to get that done. But interesting booster. The second one in. Hopefully the content's a little bit better for y'all. Okay, let's pull this on the third booster. Third booster here. I'm not gonna use this phone. I'll just use. Can't have myself kind of over in the corner here now. I need a second screen really, but I don't really have the room for a second screen right now. But anyways, okay. Here we go. All right, and some interesting figures in there, and there's a one shot. I saw that in the camera. Okay. One of the things that I saw that I really, really, really enjoyed that WizKids put in here this time. And it's not even a figure. It's not even a figure. What is pulp? Bring Heroclix back to basics with pulp. That's kind of. I'm gonna do this. Oh, there In pulp format, teams can only use commons, uncommons, and rare figures and can't use multiple copies of a figure. Pulp has all the fast-paced tactical fun of Heroclix in a sleeker, easier to build format. I'm so happy that they did this to kind of talk about pulp. I do like that. There is a one shot in here. There is an interesting figure I want to look at in here. Dum Dum Dugan's in here. Okay. Um, so the one shot is Bolts of Balfhawk. When a friendly character hits, and this is a one shot spell. So if no other friendly one shots were used this attack, and resolutions give each hit character an action token. Okay, interesting. And then we got a rare Blood Storm. Now, Hydra, Herald, Monster, Vampire Brute. Leadership Stealth Free generate a bystander on this card. Bloodstorm hasn't generated this game. And on the back, it has 4 different bystanders. Eternal Hunger. Bloodstorm starts the game on click 5. Okay. Still Energy. When Bloodstorm uses it, he may heal past his starting line. Okay. When Bloodstorm hits, after resolutions, you may choose a hit character. That character becomes friendly to your force and may make an attack. Then reverse forces. Reverse forces. So it's like a mind control kind of thing. Very interesting figure. A lot of people were excited about these. I think they were like some kind of evil group. The pogs on the back are part of the team, or part of the family, I think. I'll put him on his starting click. There. But this guy, and he's unique. You can't run multiples of them, but really interesting character. Makes me really want to read that story or learn a little bit more about it. I don't know exactly where they come from or who they are, but I remember people talking about, oh, these are like the new big bads, and at one point. And so it's really cool that we get one. It's a rare slot, and it's just one of them with the pogs. Hopefully that's not the only time we see them in this form, but really cool figure, I thought. There's that. So rare, super rare, so far. Okay. Next one here. Tape on my knife. Oh, by the way, there you go. There we go. Box a little bit, and ooh, interesting figure. Is that? Okay. All right. So I'm completely happy now. Go ahead and pull it out. And that's what you see right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. Yes, sir. Okay. Feels great pulling that. Let's pull him out, and I'll kind of explain why he's really good. Let me get to him. So yes, here's your chance at the video to stop watching. The chase that I pulled was Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. I will talk about him a little bit. Let's go ahead and get him out so we can get him. But, of course, he has the Sorcerer Supreme trait, as do all of them. All the you can flip your one shots and all the good stuff. Ooh, come on now. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Okay. Alright. So he's got the Sorcerer Supreme trait. God of Lies and Stories. Mind Control Stealth. Mind Control as free, but only if Loki Sorcerer Supreme occupies hindering terrain. Exile of Sassoon. Stop. Super sixes. That's the stop click on the defensive dial. Once per game, when this click is revealed after resolutions, choose one. This game, other characters can't use team abilities or special powers. This game, friendly characters have mystics, and once per turn, Sorcerer Supreme may reroll any roll. Now, the fact that this game, other characters can't use team abilities or special powers, it starts off team's abilities. So you got your power cosmic and stuff, so they can be outwitted. And a lot of the special powers is talking about the white box powers. So anything that has like a stop click, anything that has a white box power, don't have it. It just blanks it when it gets to this click. Let's go ahead and kind of show you him. He's a very interesting figure here. Is that the Eye of Agamotto in this thing? It looks like it, but there he is. Loki, Sorcerer Supreme. You will sit right here and stay right there. Yeah, so there we go, Matt. All right, I am officially just okay with the rest of this brick. Totally okay with the rest of it. So not too upset about that whatsoever. But for the funsies and for the content, for the for the for the vine or whatever the people used to say, we will continue to open uh, this brick. See what else we get. All right. Ooh, that's an interesting figure. And let's go ahead and pull this out. It's like Dormammu there at the end. Rare Dormammu. And interesting. Let's look at Dormammu. Let's take a gander at Dormammu for a minute. Let's see what he does. He is a rare, which tickles my pea picking little pulp heart. I'll tell you that much. Oh God, yeah, we like that for pulp. Dormammu, 200 points. He has all but one click as his 11th click as a KO click. Traded. Mind Control. When Dormammu uses it, you may target characters adjacent to one or more friendly astral Dormammus, regardless of range and line of fire. Spellcaster. Malevolent Will. And he also has Power Cosmic and Mystics as team abilities. When friendly spell one-shot is turned face down, friendly characters with the astral in their name or Ghost Realm keyword can use poison this turn. Ghost Realm is a very interesting keyword. I'll tell you why here in a little bit. Lord of Chaos, Leadership Mastermind. When Dormammu uses leadership and fails after resolutions, you may generate a character named Mindless One or Astral Dormammu of 15 points or less on their starting click. So, we'll show you Dormammu's figure. The Ghost Realm keyword is very interesting. Reason being is that there is a one Beetlejuice that has the Ghost Realm keyword. And there's figures in this set that kind of work well with the Ghost Realm keyword, kind of like Dormammu. We'll go ahead and kind of pull him up. Alright, really cool there. We like some Dormammu. We'll take that. And we do have an Astral. We have some Astral. So there is an Astral Dormammu with him in this one, so that makes sense. That checks out. There's also an Astral Agatha, I think. Yeah. Astral Agatha. Okay. Cool. Dormammu's kind of cool. I'm trying not to bend over too far here. Let's do this. All right. This is number 6. Nope. All right, let's kind of do this number. Here we go. There is a one-shot in there. Looks like we got another rare Agatha there. We'll kind of like tilt this, which she's right here with the blue, purple cape. We do have a one-shot. It's right here. Images of a Con. Effect. This is a one-shot spell. Effect. Friendly characters with a mystical keyword have free. Roll a d6 and give this character a number of illusion markers equal to half the result. As long as the character has an illusion markers, when they would be targeted by an attack, they may remove an illusion marker. If they do, they can't be targeted by that attack. The attacker may choose a new target. At the beginning of your next turn, remove all illusion markers from this character. This is a pretty good one-shot. If you can flip it. You gotta figure that can flip it upside down and keep on flipping it. And all that. Flip it back, flip it back. So, I'm okay with that one. Alright, about halfway through the brick now. go ahead and boop. And boop. There's that. Oh, there is another bubble wrap in here. Looks like another possessor. Interesting. All right, all right. It's down in there. Looks like we've got a. Looks like the figure to have in this. Looks like rare blade, not rare prime blade. Is this a different possessor? This is a different possessor. So I will pull this out. I will double check to make sure there's no card in here, but I'm pretty certain none of these have the cards. So we'll take a gander. Oh, it shows a picture of the possessors on the back of this little like cheat sheet card that they give you, like, ooh, a checklist card, you know. So, there is a one shot in here that's newer. We haven't gone over. We'll go over that. But that is it for that. So, and then we'll look up that possessor for you too. So trying to be a little bit more mindful of showing the boosters, showing the figures. This is Shield of the Seraphim. Effect: when a friendly character, again, one-shot spell, friendly character with the mystical keyword is hit, you may choose that they can use Impervious and can reduce penetrating damage this turn. Nice. Alright, and then this Possessor, I'll kind of show you what he looks like there. Can't really see him all that good. I'll try to put him there. Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick for you. Is it Nightmare? It is not. It is... Is it any of these? It has to be one of these, right? Is this a different one? What is this one? I want to say it's a Shanzar. It's just that picture's a little different than what's on HC units. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. I think it's Shanzar because it looks a lot like him, just close to up, which is odd. But anyways, during force construction, it's just like the other one. It's 10 points, but the effect is when this character is given a move, power, or free action after resolutions, deal that character 1 pin damage. So interesting. We're gonna put him back in there. That back down in there. Stick you down in there. So they're like negative possessors. It's like you don't want this possessor on you. Okay. All right. Next booster. It's 8. Yeah. Got 4 more left. All right. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie poopsies. Dropped it. All right. Here we go. Interesting. Okay. All right. Looks like another possessor. Did I get all of them? And there's a rare Doctor Strange unique that I want to check out. Cool. Is this the last possessor? No, this one's a different one. Hold on. Let me kind of... There we go. Oh, that one's different. That is different. Okay. That's a tiger? So I might be incorrect, and if it is, I'll double check, but I'll go over that because it is it wasn't the same picture. So it felt weird reading that one. That's what I thought it was, but maybe there's something else that I'm not seeing in there. So that's cool. All right. But before we go any further, I got a rare Doctor Strange in here that I kind of want to look at because he's unique. So that usually means probably unique for a reason. So, oh, there's another one shot in here too. We'll go over that one as well if we haven't seen that one. Doctor Strange, rare, number 036. Avengers, Defenders, Illuminati, Midnight Suns, Detective, and Mystical. By the Vishanti. During force construction, you may add one of a P001 Agamotto, P002 Oshter, or P003 Hogoth to your sideline without paying its cost. When Agamotto, Oshter, or Hogoth choose a character to be their avatar, they may choose Doctor Strange even if he is another character's avatar. Interesting. You got running shot, pulse wave, prob. I mean, that's pretty good. How many points? 75. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Power. Until your next turn, Doctor Strange has opposing characters within range can't use black standard powers. So that would be Outwit, Regen, Steal Energy, and Stealth. If Doctor Strange has 2 action tokens, he may activate this trait as for free instead. Interesting. Okay, he seems pretty neat. There is a one-shot spell, Flames of the Fault Time. Effect: when a friendly character hits, if no other friendly one-shots were used this attack, after resolution is generated, fire smoke terrain marker in the square of each hit character. At the beginning of your next turn, even if this is lost, deal 1 damage to each character occupying those terrains, then remove those markers. Alright. There's different ones. I'm going to look this up real quick for you, because I don't want to tell you wrong, because I don't think that's right. Is it further up here? No, these are his minions. There's Doctor Strange. Blade, Ghost Rider, Nightmare, Morbius. Just going through here. I don't know which one that one is. I really do not. Click on all of them. Click on every single one of them. Well, is it? Oh, here we go. Down here at the bottom. It was just Hogoth. Okay. So this is Hogoth. So I guess the other one's still the same because it doesn't look any different. But this one is a little bit different, though. It is 10 points. It's a patron. Hogoth. During force constructions, you may add this marker to your sideline by paying its point cost sideline active. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose a friendly character to be Hogoth's avatar till you choose again. That character can't be equipped or chosen to be any other character's avatar if it's Hogoth's avatar. If Hogoth's avatar can use Outwit or Perplex, they can use the power twice a turn. Hogarth's avatar is KO, remove Hogarth from the game. Okay, so you can use Perplex or Outwit twice a turn. So, for 10 points. Just get another Perplex and or Outwit. Okay. Neat. Alright, steal that back up. There it is. Not a ton of trash yet, but I'm sure there will be as soon as I get done through this. So we should be hitting some super rares now, I feel like. Let me minimize this so I can see myself. There we go. Should be hitting some super rares now, I feel like. So let's go ahead and hopefully hit some good ones. Because we hit a lot of rares. But we'll see here. Let's go ahead. Booster. Okay. Make sure that one feels a little heavier. Probably a mindless one in there. Okay. Interesting looking figure. Alright, yep, there's a heavy mindless one in there. Let's see, the figure in this one looks like a rare Ghost Rider right here at the very end. I'm going to kind of put him right here, show you that. Let's see the one shot. So not really going to look at the Ghost Rider there. We're going to bring him back in there. Not tickling my fancy there. We'll just throw him back down in there. Next booster. Now, I lost super rares. One. I think I've gotten one super, unless you count, I guess, one of the Possessors is a super rare, I think. Maybe is. Alright. Alright. How can I see him before I do? Ah! Super rare Mephisto. Right there. We're going to get him out for sure, because he looks really neat. That is a cool figure. We will take a look at Mephisto. Alright. Mephisto, let's make a deal. He has power, cosmic, and mystical team abilities. He also has DD, mystical, politician, probability control. When an opposing character attacks, if they don't have a contract token, they may reroll their attack, but if they do, give them a contract token. Mind control, sidestep, stealth. Mind control is free, but only to target character with a contract token that has a possessor marker attached to it, or that was chosen to be an avatar. Okay. That was a special move power. Special defensive power. Mastermind. When Mephisto uses it, he considers friendly characters that share a keyword with him within range line of fire as adjacent to him. When Mephisto uses Mastermind, after resolutions, heal him one click. Okay. Interesting figure. Kind of like a counter to the stuff, but his figure is really, really neat. Really neat figure there. Let's see if I can kind of make him focus on that. But that's really neat. And he's unique. So, don't know how much I'll play him. We'll see. Figure is really cool, though. I really like that figure. Alright. Okay. Booster 11. There's a mindless one in here, too. Okay. Okay, there is a rare Hulk in here, and another one-shot. Crimson Bands of Sadarak. No. Friendly characters have power. Choose a character within range and line of fire that hasn't taken damage this turn. Until your next turn, that character has the mobile and immune. If this character has the mystical keyword, the chosen character also modifies attack -3 until your next turn. So, I have no desire to really look at this Hulk. So we're just going to slide him back to there and just be like, whatever, see you, Hulk. And then the last brick, or not last brick, I wish I was opening 11 bricks. The last booster, right here. Where are we going? 38 minutes, not bad. Not bad at all. About 40 minutes after we're saying that. Alright. Alright. There's some bubble wrap and something else in there. There's two things of bubble wrap. Hold on. Oh, there's two possessors. Two kind of possessors in here. Looks like a super rare Doctor Strange. What this looks like. And he comes with two possessors. He's got, let's see. Okay, that's my second one of that one. And then this one is the same one as this one, yeah. So, yeah, two of the same ones I have. But there is super rare Doctor Strange in here that I want to take a gander. Yeah, so yeah, this is one of those boosters that, and I'll kind of show you, like, that's all you get. So, we didn't play sealed with this set because something like that could happen and you're kind of like, excuse me? Like, really? Let's shove these back down in here. These all nice and tucked away because we've seen both of these. We'll get Doctor Strange out too and kind of take a gander, but we'll read his card first. There's 3 cards in this section. Alright, super rare Doctor Strange. He has a long dial for 150 points. Um, Avengers, Defenders, Illuminati, Midnight Suns, Detective Mystical. Astral Mastery. Move actions given to friendly characters with Astral in their name or the Ghost Realm keyword don't count against your action total. When a friendly character with the Ghost Realm keyword is KO'd, instead of removing them from the game, you may add that character to your sideline. They are still scored. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Wonder who has Ghost Realm that, works well from your starting force and your sideline. Huh. Wonder who that could be. Name's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, traded. Leadership shape change. When Doctor Strange uses either and succeeds after resolutions, you may generate a character of 15 points or less with the Ghost Realm keyword from your sideline or starting click. Also has defensive white box power, Earth's Defender, Defend, Impervious. When Doctor Strange uses Defend, he considers friendly characters within range and line of fire as adjacent to him. So, very, very interesting indeed. Indeed. All right, and that is the brick, ladies and gentlemen. I really think this is a really good brick overall. Getting the super rare Doctor Strange kind of was like, yeah, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Well, sorry. Gotta pick this up. All right. But yeah, not a bad brick at all. Super excited about pulling the one chase. Loki, really neat. Totally forgot about the super rare Doctor Strange that works with what's his name? Um, thou shall not be spoken into existence because he's a little bit silly. But we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys very much for watching. Next time you see one of these, it will probably be Venom. We have Venom set coming out, and then the Streets of Gotham. I'm really looking forward to it. I love DC sets. So, but until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.